Hello and welcome to week 5. Yay, we made it. All right, let's get started. Remember, first thing you do when you log into our classroom, check on the messages section just to make sure I haven't communicated with you in some way, shape, or form. Also, you will want to check under the course content section for any best practices or announcements. Those will be right here. Also, then you're ready for week 5. You'll click on week 5. You'll see our initial discussion question prompt has already been posted there. You need to respond in 175 words to the initial prompt, and your 2 other responses also need to be 175 words and posted in reply to my post or your peer's post or someone's post. All right, then you'll scroll down here to our week 5 learning activities. Okay, kind of a loaded week, lots of really fun topics such as marketing and advertising, so loaded. But anyway, so you'll want to review all these learning activities, and then once you have done so, you're ready for your week 5 final assignment. This is applying critical thinking to a specific scenario. All right, so first things first, you're going to download that scenario, okay? And it's about Sally. Okay, Sally's had a busy week. Okay, so you're going to read about her life. Okay, and some problems she tackled, some situations she was in, etc. So you're going to read all about the scenario and how Sally's thinking. You're going to basically be reviewing and observing Sally's thinking process. Okay, then you're going to go back to our classroom, and you're going to download the reflection template. Okay, so now that you've reviewed information about Sally, you're ready to analyze her. All right, you'll go ahead and put the title of you're going to title it whatever you want, your name, the course number, here, 115, etc. You fill that in yourself. Then the title of your paper goes here again. And you'll have in your introductory paragraph, okay? Introductory paragraphs usually start with something interesting, a question or a hook of some sort. And then they're going to round out with your overall analysis of Sally, okay? Please do your best to avoid first and second person language. That includes words like I, me, you, we, etc., okay? Then your first body paragraph is going to be focused on the elements of critical thinking. You need to read this template because you need to answer the questions within the template. The questions for the first paragraph on elements of critical thinking are: what barriers to critical thinking were apparent? How were they presented? Do you believe that Sally possesses characteristics of a good critical thinker? Why or why not? Now, in order to successfully analyze her thinking and barriers, I invite you to go back to week 1's content to review the elements of critical thinking and the barriers present in our thinking that we need to overcome. That content is in week 1's information. All right. Then for your next body paragraph, you're going to be talking about reason, emotion, and communication, and how Sally relates to things emotionally and how she communicates. So you're going to answer the questions: how is the concept of reason presented? How did emotion affect Sally's critical thinking? What type of communication style does Sally use while at dinner with her colleagues, and why do you believe this? Okay, so in order to successfully answer that question, you're going to go back to week 2's learning activities and reacquaint yourself with how reason, emotion, and communication impact critical thinking. Then for your next body paragraph, you're going to be focusing on fallacies and how she argues. Okay, week 3 covered fallacies in thinking. Week 4 covered argumentation. So basically you're going to analyze the scenario for fallacies present in that scenario. What is the main argument presented? And then, do you believe the argument is valid? Okay, and when we say what is the main argument presented, I mean, what is Sally presenting as an argument to her boss, and is that argument valid? Okay, then you'll have your conclusion paragraph. Basically, reiterate your main point. Don't add anything new to that paragraph, and then leave us with something interesting to think about. And then don't forget to save the document and upload it to me. So this is a really great overall final assignment to use to really showcase everything you've learned about critical thinking. Also, be aware that final assignments for week 5 need to be posted no later than that last day. Okay, generally speaking, we have a late policy where you have 4 days with a 10% deduction each day. In week 5, that changes. We don't have a 4-day grace period with a 10% deduction each day. In week 5, your assignment needs to be posted no later than that Monday. So if you're having problems or if you are concerned about something with that, I need to know right away. All right. Again, don't forget to return to the gradebook to review your week 4 feedback sent to you. Make sure that you are on top of your grades, that you everything meshes with what you think you did and you should be earning, etc. Okay, I don't want you to, come to week 5 and realize, oh, I never attached my assignment in week 4. And, we want to be aware of that kind of thing. So make sure to review all your grades and let me know if you have any questions at any time. All right. Have an awesome final week. Finish strong. Talk to you soon.